The students, I think, can expect a lot of involvement and engagement, not only from the faculty and professors, but also getting out into industry, seeing what it's like, hearing what it's like from those that are involved in industry.
I feel like there's a lot, we deal with a lot of actual people that are in the industry, so we have people come to class and speak, or when we go to tours, we talk to people, and even our professors have worked either currently or have worked full-time in the construction industry.
The unique thing about construction management is that this type of profession is often at the intersection of different fields. And so they have to connect with architects, engineers, contractors, the owners of the building. And so our program, recognizing that out in the CM world, it's really pretty multidisciplinary. Our program is multidisciplinary too. Students take courses in business, communication, writing, a little bit of engineering, but also construction management obviously as well. And it turns them into a well-rounded person who can adapt their communication to different audiences, a person who can look at a problem from all different angles and find the best solution.
So the first class you take as a construction management major is Construction Management 101, and that's probably been my favorite. It kind of goes through the basics, all the basic steps of construction, and there's a lot. It's probably one with the most amount of site trips, and it's pretty cool. You do an actual real life bid project where you have a real building and you say how much is this going to cost to build, and you go through and you work with a group and you call real subcontractors, and it's very realistic.
When it comes to construction management classes, some key parts of the program are start with the introduction. Our introductory construction management class really lays the foundation, giving students insight into really all aspects of the construction industry and all parts of the process to, take a project, plan it, schedule it, implement it, control it, and see it through to completion. And so we start there with our construction management program. But then we build on that with things like a course in Revit, which teaches students how to create buildings in 3 dimensions. It's a building information modeling program. Then following from that, we also have an estimating course, helps students to be able to get a sense of, okay, if I were to pursue this project, what would it cost? And how can I do it in a way that both stewards the resources that the owner has, but also ensures that I'm going to make a profit. Because, if I'm not making a profit, I'm not going to be able to continue to be in the construction industry very long. Then flowing from that, we've also got some courses that are a little bit more technical relating to the actual materials and components of a building. And so we have a construction materials and methods course that really digs into different parts of a structure, base and sub-base, structural skeleton, the exterior envelope. And then we also have a mechanical and electrical systems course that relates to the internal components of a building.
There's a lot more, even on a simple project, there's a lot more involved than you think about just on paper. All the little details that are just so challenging to keep track of. When's the concrete coming? Are the forms ready?
Many times during those site trips, things will be discussed that we've talked about in class, which really come down to communication, servant leadership, and those aspects of character that aren't necessarily technical in nature, but really kind of cohesively bring the character and the technical together with an individual out on the site.
This week I had a test on estimating, and one of the questions is how does your worldview affect how you estimate? And it's just very, they try to tie it through every aspect. So they try to tie it in from day one. This is why are you doing what you're doing?
You're influencing others through your actions. And we want our students to continue to be God-honoring examples in the workplace and to be able to work well with all sorts of different people from different backgrounds.